punch a finger accidentally like that and he jams it. So I
Yeah.
think it makes me think that maybe I should train my fingers more,
You
and
know,
maybe I shouldn't block like that anymore.
it's like almost everybody that I trained, somebody, it's like they, when it gets to sparring, like everybody gets a finger injury at some point, you know, and like, like that's showing how important it is to train your hands and proper blocking techniques and just the importance of training like your fingers, man. I mean, because no, like mostly every other like sport, like when it comes to combat sport, they're always wearing gloves and they don't need to work on their fingers, you know. So it's an important development that that we gotta start integrating more often, you
Hmm.
know.
Yeah, also the way I block too, I learned from that as well. It shouldn't block like this, of course.
Like I think like if you blot like that, you have to have strong fingers to blot like that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that it's wrong, but it's wrong if your fingers aren't strong. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be like basically, it's like say like you do a two thumb push up, and then your thumb is strong enough to a certain point where if somebody hit it, it won't hurt. But if
Okay.
you can't do a two thumb push up, they hit your thumb, then it hurts like hell.
Hmm.
You know, so for example, like even breaking a board, some people they mess up their fist. So if your fist is trained, you can break the board, it doesn't hurt you. But if your fist is not trained and you try to break the board, you could hurt yourself. So
Oh
it's the
yeah.
same thing with the fingers. So it like when your fingers aren't strong, then you gotta be more careful of how you position your hands when you block. You know?
Mm.
So it's something that we gotta start putting more attention towards.
Okay. True. Also the fist too. And I noticed that you have something here. Was it like bleeding and stuff?
You mean my hand right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bleeding a little bit.
Yeah. Was it from punching the bags?
Actually, I don't know. I don't know where it might have been from the sandbag maybe.
Ah.
But it's just basically like I think it's from like just the cold weather dried out my skin,
Oh
and then
right.
it just makes it like easier to tear. So
Mm-hmm.
you gotta like moisturize your hands more often, you know. But
Yeah, I noticed that too on my hands. One of the knuckles, it bruises up a little bit because of the cold weather.
yeah, but this is like nothing compared to like how bad my skin used to be. Like I started using this lotion, and ever since I used that lotion, my hands have been really good. But before using that lotion, like it get really bad. Like I get like dermatitis, and it'd be like it get itchy, and it'll start like bubbling up and stuff.
I see.
It'll be like pimples on your fists, and
Mm.
then like pus comes out. It's nasty,
Yeah, man.
you know.
Shit.
So I had to like use that lotion and just put it on, and then it stopped happening. So it's like it's more from like that condition, that skin condition, more than the training, you know. So,
Oh,
but as far as your sparring, how do you think you did?
I think there were some times that I reacted when I didn't need to react. Like I sometimes like acted as I acted as if I want to block, but actually no punching was coming at me. So and also I didn't want to I didn't want to go like full blow with him because he's like 17 years old and I've been working on maybe a lot longer than him. So I didn't want to hurt him very bad. But I think there was some time that I could have actually got him if I go full blown. Like I could have kicked him in the groin and actually end the fight there. But I didn't do it. I mean, I think I did all right, but I think there were some of the punches that I could have avoided. And also I could have used more blocks than just like the straight block that he showed me and stuff. I could have used more blocks than that. I feel like I used like only one block and that's it. I have to learn to vary my blocks. So yeah.
I mean, it looked like he was like throwing like real fists at you.
Yeah, he was going all out, man. It's like, cause I told him like, first I told him like we're not gonna do any contact, and he was like, okay, how is it gonna be fun? And I was like, okay, we're gonna do touch sparring then. But then again, while I was sparring, I realized that he pretty much has no control over his technique. So
Yeah, he was like throwing like real fists.
yeah,
So he didn't have control, and basically you guys had to slow it down.
yeah, that's what I say. So you don't think I should like stop sparring with him?
No, I mean if he's like able to listen to follow directions, then it's good. But if he's not following directions, then you shouldn't spar with him because it's just a risk.
True.
Because you basically have to start off slow first, and then you could do like high speed, no contact, and then comes the contact or the touch. But you go right to the touch or right to the contact. He's basically he doesn't want you to learn his secrets or his habits. So then he wants to catch you off guard, and he's basically turning into a competition opposed
that's what I noticed as well.
opposed to like a learning experience. Because once they slow it down, you guys slow it down, you can figure out his habits, and then you can figure out like basically work like the techniques, like and actually learn. But once you go right to the contact, and he doesn't have control, you're basically like engaging in almost a real fight.
Yeah, that's why I stopped when he accidentally punched me in the jaw. I mean, luckily I could take the hit, but man, if I continue to spar, it could have gone a lot worse though. I could have got so emotional, I actually like beat him down like Bruce Lee used to do with his students. You know, cause like
That's another thing. He's not your student either.
yeah,
So that's another thing. It's like you guys are like two people that in competition. It's not like a teacher and student.
yeah,
Because if
exactly.
it's a teacher and student, you acknowledge the teacher that, hey, I want to learn from you. Can you teach me? It's kind of like what we talked about the debate. You don't have any teacher-student there. You got two people that think they know everything.
Exactly.
So then when you got two people sparring that they think they're one's but they both think they're better than the other, it's not really learning. It's more like it becomes competition, and that's when it could get dangerous when there's no control. You know?
Exactly.
So like it's that's why it's when you don't have a teacher there, it could get really messy. But say if I was there, and you're my student, but he's not my student, but if he was at least willing to listen, follow directions, then he would be a good sparring partner. But if he doesn't follow directions, I say, hey, you can't punch with the closed fist to the face, and then he goes ahead and does it. You didn't follow directions. You know what I'm saying? They gotta be able to follow directions. Like if you say, okay, let's just work on just the hands, and then all of a sudden he starts kicking, it's like, did you not hear what I said? I said, let's just work on the hands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
But you know what? if I could spar, I can spar with my brother, my younger brother, because it's like, oh, I heard you train in martial arts. How you do against me? But he's not. He's more like a. He was more like a funny guy. I know he doesn't really want to like hit me really hard, so he's just gonna make fun of me. Oh, I heard you like versus stuff like that. Let me see how you do against me. But it's not really like he doesn't really want to compete with me. It's just like he just wanna play. He doesn't wanna really punch me like real hard. So he could be a good sparring partner for me. But like I said, not my cousin though.
Yeah. But it was funny. He had like a fixated smile on him.
Oh yeah.
Like I used to spar with this one guy when I used to be at law enforcement. Like the whole time smile. I never had this before. He would smile the whole time, like a big smile, like like the whole time. It's like I'm like doing combinations on him. He's like like he's like smiling the whole time that he's getting like brutalized.
It's like, yeah, because when you smile like that in a fight, it's not healthy. Yeah, it's kind of like Jackie Chan, man. I know Jackie Chan. He doesn't. I don't think he takes fight really seriously. He would be something would do. He would be someone who would smile the whole fight. I think Jackie Chan is exactly like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I know Tony Jaa would not do that. Oh, oh yeah, the lipstick. I gotta use that more often.
Chapstick, you mean?
Chapstick. Chapstick. So Shunyan, where exactly in New York is he?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Where are you, in the Bronx?